You're here because you filled out a survey about a guy. And there's good news. This guy scored an A minus. He is a very good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is not the type to talk big about his career. Really, he might avoid big promises altogether. Instead of aiming for the top or pushing ahead strongly, he quietly focuses on what's in front of him, working hard but rarely taking risks or speaking up for himself. He's unlikely to climb very high in his job because he won't fight for what he wants or draw attention to his successes.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's likely to struggle and feel very upset. Instead of bouncing back quickly, he might get overwhelmed and want to step away from the situation. While he cares deeply about others and tries to be polite, these tough moments make him fragile.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually find him kind and easy to get along with, not someone who fights or causes drama. He goes out of his way to be polite and caring, and he avoids arguments as much as possible. Most coworkers will appreciate his gentle manners and respectful attitude.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will likely feel proud of your success and be quietly supportive. You won't see jealousy or resentment from him. Instead, he'll offer gentle encouragement and be happy for you. Overall, he'll suffer more from self doubt than from ego.
What if you start earning more than him?
He probably won't resent you for earning more. In fact, he'll just be happy to see you do well. He might feel a little insecure now and then, worrying if he's doing enough or comparing himself quietly. But he isn't the type to get angry or bitter. You're not likely to face jealousy, only some moments where he needs your emotional support.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't very strict or careful with money, and sometimes he might spend without much planning. He enjoys beautiful things and comforting experiences, which can lead him to buy gifts or treats impulsively. He won't make wild or risky decisions, but he's definitely more relaxed than cautious when it comes to spending.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He tends to live within his means, not pretend to be richer than he is. He enjoys the simple pleasures, art, music, good food, but doesn't show off or put on airs. You won't find him buying flashy things or boasting about his financial status.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, always willing to share what he has with those he cares about. Whether it's buying small gifts, making you feel special, or helping someone in need, his generous nature shines through. You can expect warmth and softness from him, both with money and his attitude.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and gentle when it comes to talking about money, never secretive or controlling. If you ask about finances, he will answer honestly without hiding anything or playing games. He won't dig in his heels or make you feel left out of decisions.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes that housework should be shared, not just left for you alone. His gentle and caring nature means he wants to help out and make life easier for everyone at home. Sometimes he might need a little reminder or gentle direction, but he won't expect you to do everything yourself.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and diapers, not just sit back and watch or give instructions. He wants to make things easier for you and show his care through action, even if he isn't the fastest or most organized at getting things done. You won't find him pretending to help by simply supervising you or offering advice from the side.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He will do his best to understand your side and won't argue just to prove he's right. He isn't the type to enjoy fights or try to win arguments. Instead, when problems come up, he tends to listen quietly and take your feelings seriously, even if it makes him a little withdrawn at first.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he's more likely to stay respectful rather than say hurtful things or act aggressive. He might become quiet, withdrawn, or even shed a few tears, but he doesn't lash out or use harsh words. You don't need to worry about shouting or aggression with him.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he can get upset or frustrated easily. Small things may bother him more than they do other people. He tends to feel emotions strongly and sometimes has trouble handling stressful moments, so you might see him shut down, get moody, or pull away when things go wrong. This isn't a dangerous red flag, but it is something to think about honestly.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is more likely to say sorry and take responsibility rather than blame you when something goes wrong. If he realizes he made a mistake, his caring and gentle side makes him want to make things right and keep peace in the home. He won't get stuck in stubborn arguments or throw harsh blame your way.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands clearly that no means no. His kind and gentle nature makes him care deeply about your comfort and feelings. He isn't the type to push, pressure, or make you feel guilty about your decisions.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he may sometimes take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. Because he's sensitive and cares a lot about feeling close, he might worry that he's done something wrong or start to doubt himself when you say no. With gentle reassurance and open communication, he'll understand that it's not about him and come around.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He values honesty, kindness, and the feelings of people close to him. So he isn't the type to use your private moments against you or try to embarrass you later. He would rather protect what matters between you than break your trust in any way.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His gentle and compassionate nature makes him value deep, meaningful connections over casual attention from others. He isn't looking for excitement outside the relationship or chasing after new faces.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not over possessive, jealous, or controlling. He values peace and harmony in his relationships, so he's not the type to check up on you constantly or act suspicious about your friends or activities. He trusts you and wants you to feel free and respected.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He looks out for those he loves in gentle ways, offering help, kindness, and understanding rather than setting strict rules or limiting your freedom. You will find his support warm and soft, not forceful or bossy.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do everything alone. He believes in helping out, sharing the ups and downs, and being there for both you and the kids. He values fairness and wants home to feel like a partnership, not a job for just one person.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may not always stay calm, but he won't lose his temper in a harsh or scary way. He feels things deeply and can get easily overwhelmed or upset himself, so you might see him become quiet, withdrawn, or a bit emotional rather than loud or angry. With patience and support, he will come back gently to help and comfort the kids.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you both as a mother and as your own person. He cares about your happiness and wants you to feel valued not just for what you do at home, but for who you are inside. He won't try to limit your dreams or ask you to set aside your own needs for the sake of the family.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he isn't the kind of man who will support your career, now only to ask you to quit after you have a child. He cares about your happiness and respects your choices, whether it's at work or at home. You can expect honest support, not promises that change later or hidden plans to hold you back.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His kind and compassionate nature means he truly wants to make your family feel welcome and comfortable. If your parents need support or enjoy a friendly chat, he'll gladly spend time with them. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he might not handle it with perfect calm, but he won't make things worse. Instead of arguing or creating more drama, he's more likely to become quiet, withdraw, or feel overwhelmed inside. He tries to keep peace and avoid adding fuel to the fire, so you can expect him to be gentle even when under stress.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He's not the type to expect you to suddenly become a traditional supportive wife just to please his relatives. His caring and fair minded nature makes him value you for who you are, and he isn't likely to pressure you into acting differently just to fit old expectations. He wants harmony, not double standards.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you quietly rather than stay out of it or side with them. He isn't one for loud arguments or taking sides openly, but his loyalty is with you. He wants peace and togetherness, not fights or blame games.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a classic mummy's boy, but he does care deeply about keeping peace in the family. If there's a conflict with his mother, he may feel torn and find it hard to speak up in the moment. If you need him to stand up for you, you might have to let him know exactly what you need.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. His gentle heart and caring ways make him trustworthy with personal matters. He values your privacy and doesn't want to put you in an uncomfortable spot. You can feel safe that your personal moments will mostly stay between you two.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, that is why this guy scored an A minus. He's a very good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels gentle, warm, and safe most days. He's caring and tries his best to make you feel loved and supported, always willing to help out or listen when you need him.